sinful will cleanse them. Who's doing all the action here? God. I will cleanse them. They will be my people, and I will be their God. Verse 24, my servant David will be king over them, and they will all have one shepherd. They will follow my laws and be careful to keep my decrees. They will live in the land I gave to my servant Jacob, the land where your fathers lived. They and their children and their children's children will live there forever, and David my servant will be their prince forever. I will make a covenant of peace with them, and it will be an everlasting covenant. And I will establish them and increase their numbers, and I will put my sanctuary among them forever. Chuck.
I had a question about this before we went into Ahab. In verse 28, where it says, there will be no more prey of the nations that are the beasts of the land will devour them, and they shall dwell and serve, and so on. When was that time actually happening, or is this all? I agree with all you say. It's messianic.
I believe all of this is looking to the completion when the age draws to a close. They are expecting, and they read this, and they're thinking as soon as they come back, as Messiah comes, everything's going to be straightened out, and they're going to be top dog on not only the block, but of all the nations of the world, Israel will be on top. And they're missing the point. They're missing the point. And I agree, I think this is where you were going, but if it wasn't, it's where I'm going.
Ezekiel is in Babylon, as we talked about. He was talking about what was going to happen to them, and they said, well, that's really good. We're going to go back, and everything is going to be perfect, and nobody's going to go bother us anymore, and that didn't happen.
Yes, that didn't happen. They are expecting something. Now, let's just leave it for the moment that the expectation is when God brings to completion what he does and brings his shepherd, it will lead to this outcome. But a point that you've made repeatedly, I think a couple others have, is that when God speaks in prophecy, it isn't necessarily something where that passage or what he's accomplishing, because it's typically using language that's imagery, doesn't all happen at one discrete spot, where you've got 72 hours and it's accomplished within that 72-hour period, or a year. Then there are parts even of what Jesus has prophesied or has pointed to that we are waiting for their completion. And I will just point to you the disciples who followed Jesus in Acts chapter 1. Jesus goes up, and a couple angels say, why do you guys keep staring up into the sky? He's coming back the same way. And there is an expectation that the completion of what Jesus came to do occurs when he returns. That's the message we get in the Revelation of John, is about the completion of the age and everything else. The backdrop of